you guys. This is my very first vlog. The title is Preparing for Law School. This morning I'm actually headed out to the no-kill shelter here in Troy, Alabama to get my dogs microchipped. I'm getting a really good deal on that. It's $6 per dog, and many people know that costs a whole lot more. But in my case, it's one of the things I have to do in preparation for my move to Tampa in a few months. I have a husky named Shadow and a dachshund named Belle. Right now, both of them have their heads sticking out the window in the back if you hear the wind. And this is just one of the many things that I'm having to do in order to prepare to move and attend law school. This no-kill shelter, I've worked with them many times. So if you're in the Pike area, definitely look into going out and visit them, volunteering, and maybe even getting your own pet. But there are a lot of other documents that I have to get taken care of in order for me to be ready to move. So in the next couple of months, it's going to be a lot of paperwork, a lot of back and forth trips to Tampa, which is not a short trip. It's actually about a six and a half hour drive from here to Tampa, just to get ready. But once I get out here, I'll actually get back on and get back with you all. And again, welcome you all to my very first vlog. Stop, and that's going to be to get Shadow a brand new collar because he has stretched his old collar out, which means now it's time for me to buy another one. I'm trying to buy new collars for them every 4, maybe 5 months, just because they've stretched them out on their walks. Shadow doesn't like harnesses, so he has to have his collar. But that's really the only other thing I really have to do today. I have some work to do at my apartment. Just ahead of this tropical storm that's supposed to be coming in this weekend. Right now it's sunny and pretty outside, but I do have to make those adjustments for this storm. Go to the store and get a few things just in case I'm not able to get out because I do stay downhill. But other than that, today is going to be a pretty relaxed day. I'll probably sit down later and just do a detailed review of my visit to campus at Cooley Law School in Tampa, and my past 2 visits to Tampa itself, just apartment hunting and enjoying the city. But I'll see you guys later. Alright guys, so I finally got an opportunity to just kind of sit down and talk about this move and this change that's about to happen in this next season in my life. First off, I wouldn't be where I am now if it hadn't been for Jesus Christ. Prayer, Bible studies, being around men and women that have poured into my life these past few years here in Troy. I wouldn't trade it for the world. I've been in Troy for 8 years. That was not the original plan. The original plan was for me to come to Troy, do my 4 years at Troy University, get my degree, and move on. But I've been here for 8 years, and I've come in contact with a lot of people that have impacted my life, and it's gonna be bittersweet It's gonna be bittersweet when I leave in about 3 months from now. But I'm excited about this move. Tampa is amazing. I've always been in a small town setting, and I wanted to move to a major city. I've been wanting to make this move for about 15 years now. I didn't want to move to a small town. I actually want to go to a larger university than what I did. But nevertheless, I'm grateful for the opportunities that I was given and where God sent me. But I'm excited to get to Tampa. There's a lot to do down there. There is multiple festivals. There are a lot of restaurants that aren't here. And the thing about me is I'm big into cooking and I'm big into trying new things. So I'm definitely excited about getting down there and going to these different restaurants. And I actually want to try out a restaurant where you actually go in and cook your own meal. I know it might sound weird paying somebody to cook your own meal, but there's something that I want to do. The school itself, Cooley Law School, is great. The campus is it's amazing. It's different. It's different what I thought it would be. It's definitely different from all the schools that I visited prior to going down there. There is an opportunity for me to work with people that want to file bankruptcy, and I can actually go and represent these individuals in court while being overseen by an attorney. I found that very interesting. Even though it's not the area of law that I want to practice in, that is definitely an opportunity that I may look into taking. Also, studying abroad. That's something that I wanted to do in undergrad, and I never got an opportunity to do. I'm looking forward to meeting the Supreme Court justices in Florida. They actually come in once a semester and work with us. You get to sit down, talk to them, get to know them, build those relationships, and that's definitely what I'm looking forward to, is networking, building a different relationship, having a new network of people that can help me in my professional career. But in leaving Troy, I am leaving a lot of things behind that I have basically built some things here that I'm basically leaving, and I'm having to leave them in somebody else's hands. I am one of the newest members of Gamma Phi Delta Christian Fraternity Incorporated, and I played an instrumental role in bringing the chapter back here at Troy University. And I had the honor of being over my first intake a few months ago. So now we do have someone that's on campus that can carry on what brothers before us have done, and what I have been working towards. So the next couple of months, I'll be working with that individual to prepare for the fall and hopefully welcome in other brothers into the fraternity. If you're interested in that fraternity, also you can go to Google and look us up, Gamma Phi Delta Christian Fraternity Incorporated. But I'm going to leave behind a lot of friends. These people have played instrumental roles in my life the past 8 years, and I consider them to be my family. And I'm going to miss them, but I know that in the journey that I'm about to embark on, God is sending me this way for a reason. So I'm excited, but it's going to be bittersweet leaving the people that I've built these relationships with, that I consider my family now, behind. But I know some of them will make trips down to come see me, and that's going to really brighten my day. But with that being said, this is my first vlog. My goal is to put up one vlog a week for now. I'll probably bump that up to maybe 2 or 3 a week, depending on my schedule once I start law school and actually I move to Tampa and get settled. I will be keeping everyone updated on the things that are going on throughout the next few weeks. There are going to be some major changes here pretty soon. But as I move on towards my goal of moving and starting law school, I hope that I can build a following and I can impact somebody's life that's going to be going through the same thing that I'm going through now, which is going to law school. Whether it be you having to move 400 miles like myself, or whether it be maybe you're just going across town to law school. I want to shed light on the inside of law school. You hear a lot of stories of it being hard, and it's truly a challenge, and you have to be up to the challenge to take it on. It's not easy to get in. The first year is not going to be easy, but if you're up for the challenge and you're willing to take that challenge, you have to be dedicated fully. You actually only have time for that and that only. So you have to be willing to pull yourself away, not really have much of a social life, but really be in your books and be focused. So over the course of the next 3 or 4 years that I'm in law school, I know a lot of my time will be focused on my work for school, my steady time, and my time with God. And of course, along the way, of course, I will make new friendships and build a network of people that'll be able to be with me as I move forward in my career after I graduate and pass the bar. But next vlog, I plan on maybe revealing some other things about myself, and talking about some of the other talents that I have that I want to use to further my career in the legal field. But until next time, everybody be blessed. Have a great week. I'll see you all next Saturday. And hit that subscribe button down below and leave me a comment. Let me know some of the things that you may want me to cover about myself, about my move, about law school. And I promise you, I will look at them, read them, and I will do my very best to include some of that in my very next vlog. Alright, love you guys.